This video will be a demo for how to use QuickTime to create a screencast. You can see that I have QuickTime locked into my tools down at the bottom of my screen, so for me to open it, I would just click on this Q. If you don't have it there, you can simply come up to the magnifying glass and start typing QuickTime, and you see that it pops up as the first thing, and I can double click on it in the results to pop it open. You may not have even noticed that QuickTime opened, but it did. You can see up here at the top, it's a very, very light program, so it doesn't open a bunch of things on your screen. It just shows here that it is the active application. So to use the Screencast tool, I'm going to go to File and click on New Screen Recording. You can see if you use this a lot, you can use the keyboard shortcut, which is Control-Command-N on your keyboard. But I'm just going to click this for now. Again, you get a rather small tool to look at. Here you can see that my voice is registering. I can also click this drop down to choose my recording tool. In this case, I'm using the microphone itself, and there's one option, and I do usually, if I'm demoing something, I do want to show mouse clicks so you can see the check mark next to that. This volume bar will play the audio on your computer while you're doing a recording. I think it will even play my voice. Yep. So I absolutely do not want that volume up while I'm doing a screencast, but perhaps if I were recording something other than my voice, I might need to use that. But for now, I'm just going to click the record button, and you see I get some instructions on the screen. I can click anywhere to record the full screen, or I can drag to record part of the screen. I'm going to do that because let's say I don't want to share all of my bookmarks here. I don't want to share all of my open tabs. I don't want to share what's in the background on either side of this window. Let's say I'm just recording here, so I'm going to click and drag just the window where I'm working. And the good thing is that even though I'm limiting the area that I'm recording, anything that pops up inside this window will be recorded. So I can't necessarily show anything outside of this box, but anything that pops up inside this box will be recorded. Now I have my start recording button. You can see kind of grayed out up here, and later you'll see the filled in icon. The other part of those instructions told me to find this stop button when I'm finished to stop the recording. So I'm going to start recording. There's no countdown like some other programs have, but it is recording my screen now. And now that I'm finished, so I might click through some steps here to demonstrate whatever I'm doing. Once I'm finished demonstrating, I come up, click the stop button, and now I get a window that shows me my recording, so I can play this. Countdown, and if I like it, or if I dislike it, my next step is actually the same. At least for me it is. I just go to the X up here, the red dot, and close. If I want to get rid of this and start again, I would hit delete. So that would get rid of this recording, and then I would come back up, go to File, repeat the process. But if I did like it, I can give it a name and choose a place to save it and click Save. That file will go wherever I've told it to go. In this case, I think it went to my desktop. And that brings us to the final series of steps, which happen on YouTube. Or actually, I always upload these files to YouTube. You could upload them to Google Drive as well. Typically, I want to share these with everyone, and I like YouTube for that, just because it's easier to set the share options. But you have a video that can be put anywhere. I'm going to show you how to do it in YouTube, just because that's the part that most people won't have done before. So I come into YouTube, sign into my school account, click on this camera button with the plus on it, and I'm going to upload a video. And now I'm going to navigate to that video that hopefully saved to my desktop. So I select File. If it weren't already defaulted to my desktop, I would simply click on Desktop here, and there's my record.movie. And now this will begin uploading into YouTube, and I get all my typical options. So if you use YouTube, you'll know all this. To give it a title, there's my the future link for this video. So if I want to share this, I can share it already. If you want to wait for the video to load, you'll get some thumbnail options. And this is a new feature as of the moment I'm recording this video. If this video is for kids, you would click yes. In this case, mine is not necessarily for kids, so I would click no. But this is just so that YouTube knows who they can show this video to. So now the video, since it's very short, um, you can see I have a couple of thumbnail options, and so I can pick whichever one I want to be the one that pops up in the YouTube results. I won't click through the rest of this. You kind of get the basic idea. I have the link that I want to share. Actually, let me get to that actual sharing piece so that you can see the option that I choose, which is the one that I almost always choose. Is I want my videos to be public so that anyone who wants to see them can. In many teachers' situations, they would choose unlisted so that any random person doing a search on YouTube can't find the video, but anyone who does have that link can access it, which is typically what we want to do. If you truly want to keep it private, you can click that one and then only share it with individuals that you enter into YouTube permissions.